I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 19-footer is on the money. SGA's got the opening field goal of the game for the Thunder. Possessions can end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Now, here's Green. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Green, no luck. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
In the corner, Horford with it. Curry looking around. From downtown, up again. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And we just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Pass to Horford. And again, no good by Golden State.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
Picked by Horford. Inside. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's SGA. No good.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Here's Green. Horford high post. Shoots over Caruso. And it's Horford again missing. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Curry with the bucket.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Holmgren wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this middle.
Pass to Curry. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Williams a screen. SGA from outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Knocked loose. Caruso with the steal. Over Horford. Caruso looking for an opening. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Now here's Butler. Still without a basket. At the top of the key, Curry. To the inside. And a dunk by Horford.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height. He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And that does it for the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Golden State moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Thunder leading by 4. Mitchell looking it over. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's the pick. Pass to Podziemski. Thunder with the rebound. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Warriors trailed by 4. Pass to Santos. Podziemski with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Post. Back to Podziemski. The 17-footer. Rebound by Williams.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder with the possession here. They lead by 4. Outside Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Man, Jalen Williams auditioning for the dunk contest. That was nasty.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Santos. 5 to shoot. There's the pick. Out left to the wing. Oh, good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 6. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Pass to Melton. Now post. Excellent D there from Williams.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Caruso. It's good from long range.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside, Green. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Outside, Curry. To stop the run. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Horford. A deep three from Green. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Curry fires from way outside. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Holmgren the screen. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
But I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Second team foul.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Green. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Here's Williams, and Horford pulls it down. Warriors trailed by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry, wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Right side, Williams. Pick by Williams. Here's Dort. And Horford pulls it down. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Screen by Porzingis. Jacks up a three. Thunder with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Sorber, no good. Warriors trailed by 13. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the left wing. Here's Post. Hits the jumper in space. Post has got his third bucket of the night.
And loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Knocked away. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Podziemski. Power down with both hands.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Warriors trailed by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thunder with the rebound. It's Dort on the wing. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Thunder shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. And that one misses. That's a two from Butler. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult.
Warriors, 23.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 15-point game. Screen by Wiggins. Releases. Holmgren can't hit. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The driving Jimmy Butler. And here's Porzingis for a three. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Screen by Porzingis. Outside, Horford. Pocket 6. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And the Thunder with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Takes the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
It's Curry outside, and the Warriors miss again. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wiggins. Dort, left side. The offensive rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from deep. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 20. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Nails the jumper. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the Warriors moving it up. Now Green. Now Curry. Puts up a 3. Curry making it look so easy.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Holmgren. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
SGA playing both ends of the floor and now triggering their break.
They double-team Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. Cloak loose.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
2 points, that one goes. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And there's the foul. Go on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On defense, the Thunder. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Curry with the 3. He drills the 3. Here's SGA. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not